Come here, son, nephew, young man. Let me holler at you. I don't know if you saw the short or not, but apparently there are young men out there, and it's just not being taught in mass that your belts, your shoes, and your watches are supposed to match. Um, and I wish I should have bought a pair of my work boots and some of my G-Shocks, but even my working boots and my working watches still match. And my belts match as well. Like I have a Coyote tan tool belt that I'll wear as well. Now, knives, if you've been watching this channel, you know people can get hooked on buying pocket knives. It's very easy to get. It's a likable habit, man. You can develop a knife collection real quick. Whether they're expensive or not, next thing you know, you got a million dang on pocket knives everywhere, and but that's not a necessity. That's kind of like a southern thing. In Texas, for example, they have what you call barbecue guns. So people get these fancy 1911 and chromed out guns and holsters and stuff like that, and they'll wear them to barbecues. I wouldn't take it that far. I don't like, well, I don't have any guns. I lost all mine in a boating accident. But if I had any, I probably wouldn't get anything fancy. I'm not at that place in life just yet. I'm a big proponent of buying what you need and what you can afford. So if you don't need $1,000 guns laying around and you can't buy it 10 times over, then you don't need it. But a $30 pocket knife, why not? So anyway, here's the deal, man. I'm gonna step out today. I don't like going out. I'm an introvert. I really don't even like most people. I don't know if a lot of y'all realize that or not, but okay, hey, there's going to be some times when you need to socialize, maybe for business, maybe because you got people who genuinely care about you. But either way, when you are quote unquote dressing up, even business casual, your belts, your shoes, and your watches are supposed to match. It's viewed as tacky otherwise. People do business with who they like, know, and trust. You don't need to give off the air that you don't have any class or that you don't have basic American decorum down packed. Here's a quick way if you don't know what to wear in any type of situation. Type in Google search GQ magazine and whatever type of scenario. Job interview, formal dinner, business casual. You don't need the expensive stuff. You just need to copy the look that will basically show you what's in. You can get a cheaper version of it. However, some things are going to last longer if you pay more. Now, with that being said, that brown belt, that's a Winchester tool belt. I can't remember the name of the carbon fiber black one on the left side, but if you notice, they still have a luster to the leather. Those are both Ariat boots. I want to say Ariat Sportmen or something like that. So you see, I keep the leather kind of shined up and stuff like that. I'm gonna probably shine them up a little bit more before I leave. Your watches, if you're gonna wear black, you can wear a chrome colored or a silver watch. You can do the gunmetal gray. Really, truthfully, your buckles are supposed to match your watch. So technically, like with the brown, if you're going to do a gold belt buckle, you're really supposed to have a gold toned watch. So you can do all gold or a brown combination. This is a relic watch. This one's actually broken. I got to get it fixed. Henceforth, why I kind of like the G-Shocks these days. What I'm gonna probably replace that one with, they have a new Mudmaster that has a brown tone to it. It has a dressy look, but that way I ain't got to worry about batteries because it's solar powered. I don't have to worry about resetting times because it's got the atomic timekeeping, and I don't have to worry about trying to keep up the appearance. But anyhow, you want to match the browns. Hey, there are different color browns out there. Oh, by the way, this is a relic. I need to change the battery out in it too, so I probably won't be wearing this one today. I guess today I'm going to just have to settle. I got a cheap, what do you call that thing? Smartwatch in there. I'll probably just use that, but this is a relic, quote unquote, dress watch. It wasn't all that expensive. Yeah, the time needs to be reset and I need to get a battery for it, but I just hadn't had time because I work so much. Let's see. Here's another relic watch. that you could, do with your gun. This is kind of like a gunmetal gray, not silver per se, but that can go with the black belt with the gunmetal or silver colored buckle, but that's a gunmetal gray belt buckle you see there. And then this is a Nautica diver watch. Again, I think the battery needs to be changed on this one too. So I haven't had any situations where I've needed any business meetings. The service I provide, it's been working well with word of mouth, and very shortly, in about a year or so, I'll probably need these because I'll be going to Chamber of Commerce meetings and things of that nature. But right now, I'm still scaling up, so I haven't needed that much of it. I'm probably going to go with the brown today. I got a brown baseball cap I'll wear, and I'll have to settle for a brown smartwatch on a day like this instead of carrying a big old huge. Well, the one on the left is kind of big. I like big knives, so I'm sorry if you watch this channel, you know that already. But these two knives here maybe look a little less intimidating. There was a restaurant I was at recently, and I had to either cut open I forgot what I pulled out a dang on knife at a dinner table for. But look, this wooden handle's gonna be a little bit less intimidating than like that Benchmade or a cold steel or something like that. It's just a inexpensive Civivi. It's actually a good knife if you ask me, but I don't cut much with it. It's really just to go with brown, quote unquote dressy type stuff. I got this from a female friend of mine a while back. She bought that for me as a gift. I might even carry that one today. It's from like a liquor restaurant or like a winery or something like that. Anyway, and then I got this other deal from Ethan Grow. I don't carry this so much. I like how this knife looks. I haven't cut anything with it. I just, when I wear my black boots, I carry this knife. I just like it. Anyway, belts, shoes, watches need to match. It shows class. It shows attention to detail. People who are it's the same as wearing a tuxedo to a formal event, wearing a suit to a semi-formal event, business casual otherwise, or putting a sport coat, even if you wear a pair of jeans with a nice pair of boots or a nice pair of shoes. For you guys out there, let me help y'all boys out. So, because some of y'all, I see people online with women problems. Look, first thing women are going to look at is your shoes. Free game. Would I go as far as to be worried about manicured nails and all that kind of stuff? Nah, I do blue collar work in the evenings. I ain't got time for all that. But they're going to look at your shoes. They're going to look at your teeth. They'll look and see if you got some type of a haircut. Those things matter. So yeah, if you just have a situation where you need to, hey, if there's money to be made, your belt and your shoes and your watches need to match. If there's somebody you need to impress, you're gonna be taking pictures or photos. Yeah, match it up. You need to make a good impression overall. Go ahead and match it up. Just going to the corner store and all that. Nah, not necessarily. These aren't working items by any stretch of the imagination, but a good, clean, crisp look can take you a long way. And again, especially if you have business to conduct. And generally, stuff like this is easy, man. So if you are going somewhere and it's not necessarily a major place to go, but you have time to make yourself look a little bit more clean and crisp and spiffy, go ahead and do it, because you never know who you might run into. It's always worth it if you can and you have time. However, if you're at that phase where you're working a lot and either you got two jobs or a job in a business, or you're trying to scale your business up, well, you make it count when it needs to count. But still, if that's the case, then this is how you do it. You can email me at manofmanytalents430@gmail.com if you have any questions, or leave them in the comment section. I feel like I'm about to start rambling if I haven't been rambling already, so that's my cue to cut this video off. And as always, never lose the will to win, never lose the will to survive.